The Grand Feathered Census, a deep dive into Abingdon's Quirkier royal connection. Swan Upping. Forget your modern spreadsheets and satellite tracking. When it comes to counting swans on the River Thames, Britain prefers a good old-fashioned rowboat, ceremonial outfits, and a hearty shout of "all up!" Welcome to the glorious, slightly bewildering, and utterly charming spectacle that is Swan Upping. An ancient tradition that culminates each year with a flourish right here in our historic town of Abingdon. For 5 days every July, the placid waters of the Thames are transformed into a floating historical reenactment. Leading the charge is the King's Swan marker, resplendent in scarlet, accompanied by crews from the worshipful companies of dyers and vintners, equally distinguishable in their navy blue and white uniforms. These aren't just any old rowers. These are the highly trained swan-wrangling elite, armed with long poles and a dedication to avian statistics that would make a modern data analyst weep with joy or confusion. The purpose? To conduct a full census of the mute swan population. Yes, in an age of drones and instant information, His Majesty still likes a hands-on approach to his aquatic fowl. Historically, all unmarked mute swans in open water belonged to the Crown. They were a valuable delicacy, often gracing royal banqueting tables. Over time, the dyers and vintners were granted rights to a share of these royal birds, leading to their unique marking systems. A splash of ceremony and a dash of controlled chaos. The ceremony itself is a marvel of organised chaos. When a family of swans, a game or wedge, if on water, a bevy if on land, is spotted, the shout goes up. All up! The boats converge, carefully corralling the bewildered birds. Imagine a perfectly choreographed ballet, if the ballet dancers were large white birds with a penchant for hissing, and the stage was a bustling river. The cygnets are then carefully lifted from the water. Not always an easy feat, given their size and the natural protectiveness of their parents. The experienced swan uppers then carry out their crucial tasks, weighing, measuring, and checking the cygnet's health. For conservation purposes, all swans now receive a numbered leg ring. The dyers and vintners, however, still maintain their traditional marks, albeit with different ring patterns rather than the historical nicking of the beak. Why Abingdon? The grand finale. And where does Abingdon fit into this feathered drama? We get the grand finale. After days of paddling, counting, and perhaps a few wet trousers, the flotilla makes its triumphant arrival at Abingdon Bridge. It's a truly picturesque sight, with the colourful skiffs gliding under our ancient archways, greeted by crowds eager to witness this peculiar slice of living history. The humour in Swan Upping lies in its delightful anachronism. In a world hurtling towards digital everything, here's a tradition that harks back to medieval feasts and royal prerogatives. It's a testament to Britain's enduring love affair with eccentricity, a charming refusal to let go of rituals that are, frankly, a bit bonkers. Yet it's also a vital conservation effort, ensuring the health and prosperity of our beloved river swans. So, the next time you see a mute swan serenely gliding on the Thames near Abingdon, remember its dramatic annual encounter with scarlet-clad rowers, a royal census, and the enduring charm of a tradition that refuses to be anything but itself. Utterly unique, slightly silly, and quintessentially British. And perhaps, just perhaps, it makes you appreciate that some things are just better done the old-fashioned way. Even if it involves chasing disgruntled swans in a boat.